Hi, it's Gordon, Fat Old Climber, and welcome to Mounjaro Monday. This week I had planned to do a video where I was going to try and take a full dose out of my 10mg pen, having used already 225 clicks, which by my estimation means I've got about 15 clicks. So my plan was use those clicks as much as possible, but actually draw out a dose using my pen. However, I've had a change of mind. One of the things that I've been noticing happening over the more recent weeks is that my weight loss has been slowing down. And over the last couple of weeks, it's slowed to what I would consider to be unacceptable level. I'm really struggling to get 1 pound, for example. And I've looked into the kind of reasons we should be thinking about upping the dose. A lot of the reasons are things like appetite suppressant not working, food noise coming back, the normal things you would expect. However, one of them was, even although you're at a calorific deficit, even although the food noise is there and your appetite has been suppressed, if you're not losing enough weight, and you have weight to lose obviously, then you should consider upping the dose. So I've made the decision that I'm going to try upping the dose from 7.5 milligrams to 10 milligrams. Coupled with that, I'm visiting friends next week. So next week I will be away when I would normally take my dose. So I've got a bit of a quandary. I have a dose and a bit left in this pen, and then this is my 12.5 milligram pen. And what I was thinking is, if I take a 10 milligram dose out of this, I'll have about 0.25 left. Then what do I need to take this pen with me? And if I take this pen with me, I'm going to have all sorts of issues with keeping it refrigerated. It's a full day's travel I would have. I wouldn't have a problem refrigerating it at my friend's. What I've decided to do instead is a wee bit more complicated. What I'm going to do is take the small amount out of this, leaving a full dose, and take the remainder of this week's dose from this pen. Then this pen will stay here at home, and I'll bring this pen with me. I can refrigerate it on the way, I'll put it in a cool box, but it means that when I use it next week at my friend's, it's done. I don't need to worry about anything being left in there. So what I wanted to do is I want to take about 2.5 milligrams from this pen, which I'm going to try. I'm still going to try the counting clicks. I want to see how many clicks I get, but I have my syringe here if I need it. 10 milligram pen, 2.5 milligrams is a quarter, which means 15 clicks. So all I need to do is get 15 clicks out of this, which is what I think I will have left anyway. And I might try and get a bit more just to see what happens. And then I'll take 7.5 milligrams from this, which being a 12.5 milligram pen, I've worked out the clicks and immediately forgotten how many clicks I'll need to do. So let me just check again. Calculator is 60 divided by 12.5 times 7.5, 36 clicks. So 15 clicks on the 10 milligram pen and 36 clicks on the 12.5 milligram pen will be giving me, although I'm taking 2 injections, it will be giving me 10 milligrams. So I'm going to do that now, and we'll see what happens. So as per last week, I'm going to use a different camera to film this. Okay, so here we have a 10 milligram pen, which is almost done. You can see here I have the full 5th dose plus a bit. Bearing in mind what's normally left in the golden dose is more than a full dose. I've got easily enough to take 2.5 from this and have 10 milligram left. And then I'll start my 12.5 milligram pen by taking 7.5 from this. It's quite complicated, but it's only complicated because I'm moving between pens. So first thing I'll do is get ready to take this one. So normal process, clean the end, get syringe, pop syringe on, turn, pull off, then single click, push, liquid coming out. So 15 clicks. Should I go further? Well, you can go back. So that's 15. I'm going to see how far I can go. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it stops about 25. So I'll take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and a wee bit for luck. So that is 15 clicks, which is quarter of a full pen, 10 milligram pen, 2.5 milligrams. So I'll just inject myself with that now. Then finish this off. This will go in the sharp box. And you can see I've easily got a full dose in there. So that's the pen I'll take with me and I'll use with the syringe next week. So now on to my 12.5 milligrams. So I'll just verify it looking at my table. And there you can see it's 36 clicks. Okay, so looking at this pen's not been used, so clean the end. A new needle. Pop it in. Turny, pulley, and I'll inject, and I'll inject on the other side, just so that I'm not injecting in the same place. Oh, I have to turn it first. So 36. So first, do I get liquid? I don't. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36 clicks. Injected. And then back on. Oh, what's this? Quite a lot of liquid in that. Back on. Undo. That'll go in my sharps box. Okay, so as I said, more complicated process than normal. One of the things I was very, very keen to do as I go through this is not waste a drop of Mounjaro. So I could easily have ignored that 2.5 milligrams, but that 2.5 milligrams will cascade down throughout as I use the 12.5. So I should end up with, so a 12.5 milligram pen times 5 doses is 62.5 milligrams it has in it. I've used 7.5, which leaves 55 milligrams. So what that means is I'll get 5 full doses of 10 milligrams out of it and have 5 milligrams left. And then I'll use that 5 milligrams and 5 milligrams from my next pen, which will be a 15 milligram pen. And I've tracked this out over the use of 15 milligram pens. It'll mean that I'll always balance it. Sorry if this was a bit confusing. It's clear in my head. My objective was 3 things. 1, up my dose. I really want to move up to 10 milligrams. I really want to keep maximising my weight loss. I still have a long way to go. Whilst I'm delighted with the weight loss, I have a long way to go, and I want it to be working as effectively as possible. That may cause knock-on effects later once I start to taper, but I'll worry about that once I'm starting to taper. I still haven't had any side effects. Maybe that'll change now that I've moved up to 10 milligrams. I've heard some stories where people didn't really get any side effects until they started 10 milligrams. So move up to 10 milligrams was my first objective. Second objective was be maximising the use of the pens, using absolutely every drop I could. And then third objective was to leave myself with that a single dose of 10 milligrams in a pen that I don't need to worry about refrigerating. And that's what I now have. So my 12.5 milligram pen will stay here in the fridge. I'll start using that in 2 weeks. This one, the 10 milligram pen, will be used next week. So because I'm away, there won't be an update next week, but what I'll do is, if there's any change, if I start getting side effects, then I'll find a way to either update next week, or I'll update in 2 weeks once I'm back, once I've been on 10 milligrams for a couple of weeks. I'll be able to give you a clearer view on whether there's been a difference between the 7.5 milligrams and the 10 milligrams. As usual, thanks for watching. If you found this useful, then smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.